guys? I'm Phillip Blume, and we're right here at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. I want to talk to you about making weddings glamorous. How do you put your client first? How do you give gifts? And how do you ask all the right questions? How do you make a day that can be completely stressful feel glamorous and therefore increase your sales? Well, we're going to look at some similarities between Disney as a business and some things you can do in your studio. But let's go to a quieter place where we can talk and you can hear me a little better. Let's head over to this cafe here, guys. So I want to talk to you today about how to make weddings glamorous even when they don't seem so glamorous. You might think of a park like this as not being incredibly glamorous. I mean, we've been here sweating all day with our 3 kids, and how do they make a park like this feel magical? And how can you apply that same idea to your business? Something that a multi-billion-dollar business like Disney is doing every day. Well, I can think of 3 main ways. And the first way that you can apply to your business is to put your client first. So our business is based, our studio is based near Atlanta. We have access to Six Flags all the time. Why do we come to Disney World instead? Why do we prefer this? Well, first of all, they make us feel like we come first. When we walked in the park today, we could have heard stats about how many people are in the park and how many billions of dollars of sales they do, but they don't do that. Instead, they talk about us. And I want you to think about that whenever you talk to a potential wedding client. The temptation is to express all your qualifications, how you've shot so many weddings and how you use these products that no one else is using and your awards you've won. Instead, make sure that from the first inquiry, you're asking them, how did you meet? What is it you're looking forward to about your wedding? We even came off some of these rides now, and they've taken this concept at Disney World to a new level with technology. When you go through a Small World ride, at the end it actually reads your badge off your name tag, and the sign comes up and says, "Goodbye, Phillip. Goodbye, Eileen," and it actually shows your name. Make sure you're using someone's name with them as much as they can, as much as you can when you're speaking. That's something that Dale Carnegie, or the business guru, says studies have shown just using someone's name and putting them first has such an effect on being able to book them and other sales. Now the second thing is going to be giving gifts. So gifts can come in many forms. It's the most traditional, universal way to show your appreciation and love for someone is gift giving. Here, we've been waiting in line. The employees have been giving stickers to our kids, just little things that we didn't even ask for. And then for us as photographers, we can give things like, we actually, instead of just a booking gift, we actually give a gift before someone even books us to let them know that we're going to go above their expectations. So when we meet with a couple, we can give them a wedding planning magazine or a journal, something, and we tell them the importance of that journal. It's something that Eileen and I have used in our marriage, and we value their marriage. So we explain to them how they can use this journal and document their life together as a new family. That continues. After someone books us, we thank them with some really wonderful cupcakes, something expensive and unexpected. They know we don't have to do that, but we do it as a way to show our appreciation. All the way through great ideas like using their engagement photos to get custom luggage tags from a print company. They can use that on their honeymoon. And then our final gift we give is actually after the couple is done, they paid everything, they've received their wedding book, and then completely unexpectedly they'll get a Starbucks card from us encouraging them to continue dating after their wedding. So they know we care about them, and it's not just gift giving to receive back. And then finally, besides putting someone first and giving gifts, I want you to ask all the right questions. So number 3, to make a wedding glamorous is ask all the right questions. So part of this is for gift giving. You know, if in a survey, use surveys. This is something that all the great businesses like Disney do as a critical part of business. And we as photographers should be using surveys. Ahead of the wedding, ask your couples what is their favorite Starbucks drink. And then when you pick up your Starbucks drink on the way to the wedding on that morning, you can grab one for them and completely take them by surprise. But there are other questions you want to ask, like what are the unforeseen family situations that you don't want to have awkward moments during family portraits, right? You want to ask all these kinds of questions in advance too. Ask if there's an important location for their engagement shoot. Ask them, what I like to do is actually ask the 3 words that they use to describe what their wedding's going to be like. and actually to write in the survey what they hope their friends say about their wedding. And I can actually copy and paste and use those quotes in their blog post, or even when I'm talking to them on the wedding day and directing them. I can just reaffirm, oh, this is the most, this is the coolest shabby chic wedding. This is the most happy environment. This is the most joyful experience. Whatever they've told me they want their wedding to be, I can reaffirm that and make them feel great, and it improves their pictures. Now, why is this important? Because wedding days are not automatically glamorous. In fact, they're stressful. They're defined more by overbearing mothers and crazy Uncle Bobs and late wedding vendors. And if you can make people feel glamorous, what we know is that people buy more when they feel better. And we certainly see that all around us here at Disney World. It's true in your business too. So I hope you take that and use it this coming year and make your business grow and scale it that way. All the best. Again, I'm Phillip, and from Blume Photography. Hope you guys have a great 2018. Bye.